Hello and welcome to Fletch and Sav, the best bits, live on an international weekend from BT Sports Central. Great lineup of guests, some brilliant features. Enjoy it. And what about you? Because it's the time of the year where the football starts again, and you managers, if you're not working at the time, are all itching to get back in. But you're keeping yourself busy. But are you looking for that opportunity?
Yeah, if the right opportunity comes along. I applied for the Finland national job a couple of weeks ago, but didn't get that. Hans Backer ended up getting that job. But if the right opportunity comes along, I'll dip in. If it's not the right one, and I won't just take a job for the sake of it.
But I just want to show you the legend, the great goal scorer that is Andy Cole. You know, he never misses. It's not easy, Fletch, not easy. And then this guy who won nothing, didn't score anything. Look at that.
Were you aiming for the bottom corner there?
Just through the middle of the post, Fletch. It's quite easy. There, in off the post. I'm going to say Wales now, not because of the world rankings, because I think they're nonsense anyway.
Get ready for this, by the way.
Wales now, I believe, would beat England. Reason being, Rooney wouldn't get a kick against Ashley Williams, like last weekend's 1-0 v Man U. Midfield area, Ramsey would dominate. And up front, Bale, nobody can stop him.
Wales on.
Well, can we beat Wales?
Hey?
Can we beat Wales?
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You're a funny
Yeah,
man.
of course they can. Of course they can. Wales now. Tell me why England would beat Wales then.
Because you're so beholden to so few. Where England have got such a pool of players to pick from. Wales, if you lose Bale, where do you go? If you lose
That's
Ramsey,
a fair point.
where do you go?
If you lose Bale.
That's your Achilles heel.
But they haven't lost him because in this group campaign, 9 goals. This is his importance. Out of the 8, he scored 6 and made 2. So if they lost Bale, yes, I agree with you. Not a bad point, Stuart. But with Bale...
That's what I'm here for.
With Bale, they haven't got a thing and Wales would win.
It'll be a close game.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. And I
So
think
you've gone
Wales,
from no chance to it's a close game now.
Well, a defeat's a defeat, whether it's close or not. But I still think England will probably tip the scales slightly. But it'd be nice to see both teams come up against each other in the latter stages next
Because
time.
the last time you scored against Wales at the Millennium, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, and I went on a night out in Cardiff about 3 weeks later. It wasn't a good idea.
Are you as bullish and confident about Wales?
They'd beat
as
England
Robbie
now,
is?
wouldn't they?
Of course. Of course.
Why would they? Why do you think they'd beat them?
Just think the way we're playing, the team spirit, players we've got in the forward areas, and defensively I think we're a little bit better. Midfield, I think we'd out-muscle you in there as well. So, yeah, I think it'd be an easy win for us, to be honest.
I remember one time I was injured again playing for Arsenal, and I thought, I'm out for a few weeks. The squad comes up. Now, in them days, you looked at teletext and things like that. I'm in the squad. What's going on? Why am I in the squad for? So I remember phoning the boss up. So, boss, I'm in the squad, but I'm injured. He said, you owe me £500 from the card school. Come in, pay me the money, then you can go back home again. So he was a great character.
You joined up with England for the first time. I know you talk about scoring the goal at Wembley, which is boys' own stuff, isn't it? You don't expect to do that with your first touches and a fully fledged international. But when you get there for the first time and you walk in the room and you think, blimey, and you take a look round, was it that kind of moment that took you back and thought, this is a big step for me now?
Yeah, it was, like I said, when you meet up with the team and you all shake hands and you're all at dinner or lunch together and then you go out to train for the first time, you realise that you're in amongst it. You're in, like I said, the top crop of the whole nation, and you're playing with some world-class players. And yeah, I embraced it well. I trained hard because I wanted to play. I didn't want to go there and just be on the bench. I wanted to go there and try and play. And yeah, the training was a very high standard, probably the highest I've been involved in. And that was a very proud moment for myself. And yeah, to be able to score as well on my debut at Wembley was just a magical feeling. And I'd say stuff I dreamed of when I was a kid.
Yeah, Parley's pretty much a joker of the team. Training and matches, he'll be making the jokes, but on the pitch, when it comes to it, he's serious. If you want anyone to hit the diags across the pitch, right foot, left foot, he's your man. He's got everything, free kicks, pens, get you good 15 goals a season, just the man.
The man.
What about you, Joe? When you got in, you were telling us about your first goal.
Yeah. I was playing Serbia, so I've got the free kick last minute, banged it in the top corner, I just went mental. And I've come on for Bex, so I've gone back in a changing room, give him the sniff and said, that's you off free kicks in Bex. And as soon as I said that, I thought, oh no, he's the captain, you know what I mean, kind of manager's here and all that, but he was just laughing, so it was all right.
Chris Sutton joins Joe to look at the upcoming Champions League and Europa League games right here on BT Sport. And let's hope, Rob, that he's calmed down a little bit.
You're saying that, you know, Celtic are a Europa League team right now. What makes Malmo a Champions League team?
Don't put words into my mouth. I said Celtic, as a support and as a stature, are a Champions League club, but the money they spend is Europa League level.
And that's exactly
what I'm trying
hard
to compete at that level.
That's what I'm trying to reflect on with John here. Obviously, emotions are quite high at the moment.
You just feel like you've let everybody down, you know, because if we don't score, we're going to go out on this goal, you know, and it's all going to be down to me. And, you know, getting like cold shivers while I'm still playing. You know, and I think that's where the tears came from at the end of the game. And I remember people like Ray coming up to me, Bex coming up to me, I think even Spen, and I can't remember a word they said.
Do you know what? Whenever he's in, Stuart, I want to go and run through a brick wall when he's finished talking.
There's one week my injury, if you want to do it.
Yeah, there's one there, Fletcher.
Yeah,
That's it for Fletch and Sav, the best bits for this week. Hope you enjoyed the show. Remember to keep your tweets coming in to us during the week at Fletch and Sav, and we'll see you next Saturday for a massive Premier League game. All the build-up to Everton v Chelsea.
We'll see you next week.